Are you looking to become more efficient in your farming in 7 Days to Die? Well, you clicked on the right video. I'm MeleeDamage15, and I will be showing you everything there is to know about farming in the game so you can become a farming master. Let's get into it. Now, in order to farm in 7 Days to Die, you need farm plots. You can either make them yourself, or you can plant them in farm plots that are already in POIs, such as the Crypts or the Cobweb Cottage. What do you need to make farm plots, you might ask? 4 wood, 10 rotten flesh, 25 nitrate powder, and 100 clay. This can later be reduced to 4 wood, 5 rotten flesh, 12 nitrate powder, and 50 clay soil by having at least level 2 in Living Off the Land, a 50% reduction. We'll talk more about that stat later. You can also pick up player-made farm plots by digging them up. You can plant and find any seed in the game. However, in order to turn crops into seeds, you need to unlock them by finding and reading Southern farming magazines. To boost the chances of finding these magazines, you can put points into Living Off the Land. You need 5 crops in order to turn it into a seed to then plant. Cotton is the first crop unlocked at level 2, which is used in several crafting items like these. Next is chrysanthemum and goldenrod at level 4, which can be used to make drinks as well as these other recipes. Note that these 3 basic crops are used to fuel the apiary workstation. These 3 crops are mainly found in the forest biome and can be collected plentifully, so planting them might not be needed if you live in the forest. The next crop is unlocked at level 6, and that is coffee. Coffee is very useful as you get a large stamina boost when you drink one, especially blackstrap coffee. Rare to find in the wild, but you can actually get a bunch of coffee beans from kitchens and POIs. Level 8 unlocks yucca, which is mainly used to make yucca juice smoothies, which are an excellent water and decent food source. This is found abundantly in the desert, along with our next crop. Aloe is unlocked at level 10, which is used in many health-related items, so don't skip out on this one, especially if you don't live in the desert. Level 12 unlocks blueberries, which can be used in several good recipes. You can find these in the snow biome. You also unlock hops at level 12, which is used to make beer, which is great for brawling builds, and beer is also used in a few other good recipes. Next are pumpkins, which are unlocked at level 14. These are mainly used for pumpkin pie or pumpkin cheesecake for the bartering boost. Level 16 unlocks mushrooms, which are used for some very nice recipes. Mushrooms can also be grown anywhere and don't need light to grow. They are found commonly in the burnt forest. Level 18 unlocks corn, which is used in a ton of food recipes, including my favorite, meat stew. It can also be used to turn into cornmeal, which is then used in even more recipes. Finally, at level 20, you unlock potatoes, which are needed in many high-tier food recipes, so don't skip out on growing these. A quick note that even though some of these are found natively in specific biomes, that doesn't mean that's the only place that you can find them. Searching any kitchen, trash can, or food pile can also net you different kinds of crops or seeds. The last crop in the game is super corn. It is not unlocked by magazines, however, and we'll discuss more on that later. This is a crucial crop to late game, so stick around to find out more about how to get it. Wild crop harvesting only gives you 1 crop per plant, compared to harvesting player farm crops, which gives you 2 crops per plant at base values with no points into Living Off the Land and no farmer's armor being used. This is highly wasteful though, as you will never break even in your harvest, as you need 5 of the crops in order to make a seed. You have a base 50% chance of getting a seed back when harvesting your own crops. Living Off the Land is a general perk to make farm plots cheaper and also nets you higher crop yields. Tier 1 doubles the harvest of wild or planted crops and reduces the cost of farming plots by 30%. Tier 2 gives a 50% chance to harvest 1 additional crop on top of the doubled effect of Tier 1. Also raises the reduction cost of farming plots to 50%. Tier 3 raises the double effect to triple the harvest of wild or planted crops, meaning the max crops you can get with maxed out Living Off the Land is 7. 6 from getting triple the normal 2 harvest, and then the 1 extra chance. You will need a total of 5 skill points to max Living Off the Land. And once again, Living Off the Land helps you find more southern farming magazines, as well as has a hidden boost to help you find more seeds and loot. If you are going to farm, then you absolutely need to get yourself some farmer's armor. The only two that are needed for farming are the outfit and the boots. The farmer outfit gives you a chance of harvesting an extra crop from either wild or player planted crops, with a 10% chance at tier 1 all the way to the 100% chance at tier 6. The farmer boots give you an extra percentage chance to get a seed back when harvesting. This only applies to player planted crops. This starts at 2% at tier 1 and goes up to 20% at tier 6. The farmer's hat gives you a chance to find more seeds while looting, which can be good, but there are much better hats to wear while looting, so I usually never wear one. The gloves and set bonus surprisingly don't do anything for farming, so don't worry about getting those. Let's see what an example harvest will look like in 6 different scenarios: without living off the land or armor, with tier 1 armor and no living off the land, with tier 6 armor and no living off the land, with max living off the land and no armor, with tier 1 armor and max living off the land, and with tier 6 armor and max living off the land. As you can see, without anything, you get 2 crops per harvest, and sometimes get a seed from a few crops. All the way up to max living off the land and tier 6 armor, you get 7 or 8 crops per harvest, and between 0 to 2 seeds per crop as well. This is what makes farming really beneficial to several crafting recipes in the game, as you will have a sustainable source of these items. If you are enjoying this video at any point, consider liking and subscribing to show your support. I make tons of 7 Days to Die guides and Let's Play videos on console, and would love for you to check my channel out. Super Corn is unlocked by finding the Super Corn seed schematic. This can be found at Bob's Boars and Carl's Corn. You can also get it as a trader reward for the Kill the Cop challenge, and I believe it is also in the Shamway factory at the end loot where you find the Sham recipe. Bob's Boars is the most common location players get it from though, as it is really straightforward. Now, you can complete the POI and you'll come across it about halfway through, or you can break in through the main door on the right, and immediately to your right you will find the Super Corn plant and a chest behind it. Either break in or pull up to the second floor and flip the green switch followed by the yellow one to turn off the fire. Open the chest and you will get the Super Corn recipe along with Super Corn seeds. You can also harvest the plant here, and there are 2 more plants below on your way to Grace. Super Corn is a great endgame crop that is used in many high tier recipes, but most people use it as a great way to make money. A single stack of 125 Super Corn sells for 5,000 dukes, without any bartering bonuses. Stack all the bonuses for 80% extra selling price. Money is not a problem anymore. Some interesting farming details to know are as follows. Crops take 63 minutes to advance to the next growth stage, or a total of 126 minutes to reach the harvesting stage. This is not affected by your day length setting, meaning if you play on 60-minute days, it takes roughly 2 in-game days to fully grow. If you play on 120-minute days, then it only takes roughly 1 in-game day to grow fully. Crops need light to grow, either direct sunlight from the block above, or within 7 blocks horizontally or vertically from a block that is in direct sunlight. Sunlight levels range from 0 to 15. You need to be at least level 8 to grow. Each block away from direct sunlight loses 1 level value. Here I have a farm completely blocked from sunlight, except 1 gap above this center farm plot. All these other farm plots are within 7 blocks away and can grow. If I place a farm plot on the edges of the borders here, you can see that I cannot place a seed as there is not enough sunlight. Blocks have light opacity, and if they are above 15, then no sunlight is reaching your plants. Here is a diagram of what I built from the 7 Days wiki page. Farming bundles 1, 2, and 3 can be received as quest rewards and can also be found in loot drops. Each one provides specific seeds and magazines as shown here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Did you learn something new? If so, let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to smash the like button and subscribe for more 7 Days to Die videos. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you again, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.